Good morning, everyone. Again, this is Ma'am Gwen, your PE teacher for this semester. It is another day for our recorded narration. This morning, I will be discussing to you another topic which we can use in our future travels. Okay, let's start. Knot tying. Although hindi naman natin laging pinag-uusapan yung knot tying or hindi naman siya laging kasali sa ating mga discussion, but later on we will discover na we are doing it almost every day pala. Okay? So let's learn more about knot tying. Knots. A knot can be categorized by using one rope to tie itself. For example, tying your shoes or tie are knots that we do almost every day. While camping, knots are used for guying out a tent, setting up tarps or shelters, setting up a clothesline, or tying gear down to the roof of a car. So, just like what I've said, hindi man natin laging pinag-uusapan yung knots, but we are using or doing it almost everyday class. Actually, it's part of our daily routine. Like, for example, tying your shoelace, 'di ba? If ever man na meron tayong face-to-face class ngayon, may mga students na laging nagsusuot ng rubber shoes, lalo na doon sa mga schools na hindi naman require mag-uniform. For example, MSU. So there are so many students who are using rubber shoes every day. So it can be part of their routine na itatali nila yung kanilang shoelace, 'di ba? So kung nasa bahay man tayo, like ngayon sa pandemic, we can use knot tying in tying our curtains or tying a plastic cellophane or what else, 'di ba? Sa kahit anong bagay class, pwede natin magamit yung knot tying. So it's very important na malaman natin yung knots, lalo na pag meron tayong mga future travels like camping or activities sa school or maybe team building or anything na pwede nating i-perform or demonstrate yung knot tying. Okay? Next. Knowing how to properly tie a knot is an essential skill every person should know. When it comes to outdoor activities such as camping, having the knowledge of some basic knots will better your experience and safety. So, yun nga class, yung knot tying kasi usually nagagamit natin siya during camping. Okay? So, it's very sad lang na hindi tayo magkakaroon ng camping this school year. Pero I believe na sa future pa, marami pang mangyayaring activities like this na pwede nyong pagsalihan. Okay? So, for now, let's just learn more about knot tying and camping. So, yung mga outdoor activities kasi class, dyan natin halos na-perform yung knot tying. Like for example, magsa-set up tayo ng tent. So, kailangan natin matutunan yung proper knot tying na pwede natin i-apply sa tent. Okay? Pwede ring pag may mga activities like ano bang mga activities sa camping, maraming activities sa camping na meron nga ring activities na about knot tying. So later on class malalaman natin yung about sa knot tying. Okay? And then it's also a part of our daily routine class, which will also better your experience and safety. So sometimes kailangan din natin gamitin yung knot tying for our security and safety. Like for example, kailangan natin taliin yung mga yung faucet, 'di ba? So pwede 'yon, or yung pintuan, or ano pa ba, yung mga kagamitan sa bahay na kailangan taliin. So makakatulong talaga siya class, especially in our daily lives. The different variations of knots are endless. So we broke them down to some fundamental knots that you should know, learn, or simply brush up on. So marami class, marami masyadong styles or types yung knot tying. Okay? But we will focus more on knot tying or knots na ginagamit natin during camping. Kasi yung next topic natin class will be about camping. Okay? For now, focus muna tayo sa knot tying. Maraming variations yung knots, pero yun nga, hindi natin madidiscuss lahat. Anyways, yung iba naman is common at very basic. So, meron lang pa rin silang similarities. Okay? Okay. Different styles of knots. We have the alpine butterfly, bowline. Okay, bowline yan siya class pagkabasa, hindi bowline. Double figure 8, trucker's hitch, taut line hitch, timber hitch, zeppelin bend, sheet bend, carrick bend, reef knot, fireman's chair, clove hitch, round turn, and 2 half hitches, and ship shank. So, class, etong styles of knots na ito, if you want more information, if you want more knowledge about how to perform this one, lahat ng ito may pictures and procedures sa handouts natin. So, you can just download that one and then panoorin nyo na lang kung paano i-perform itong styles of knots. And I'm also looking sa finding sa YouTube ng mga different styles of knots kung paano siya i-perform para mas makita nyo talaga yung kanyang procedures. Okay? I'll just update you if ever nakahanap na ako ng perfect video para sa different styles of knots. Okay? Anyways, isasend ko lang din naman sa inyo yung link. So, all you have to do is to watch that one. Okay? We also have knots and their uses. Andoon din ito lahat sa handouts natin, class. So, there are 2 sets of handouts. First is yung different styles of knots, and next is knots and their uses. So, kindly open your ELMS and check your handouts. We have the overhand knot, 2 half hitches, half hitch, figure of 8, reef knot, sheet bend, taut line hitch, round turn, and 2 half hitches, clove hitch, timber hitch, highwayman's hitch, ship shank, bowline, trucker's knot. So, as you can observe, class, medyo same lang sila. Yung dito lang talaga sa knots and their uses, meron siyang more description kung paano siya i-perform, and also kung ano yung uses ng bawat knots na ito sa camping and even sa future travels natin. Okay? So, again, for more information and details, you can actually scan your handouts. It is available in your ELMS already. So, please, kayo na po bahala scan ito. All you have to do is to download that one, and I will also provide a link kung saan pwede kayong manood ng video about the different types of knots and kung paano ito i-perform. Okay? Okay. So, there are 4 reasons, class, why we should learn to tie knots. Class, etong tying knots, no, pwede na natin itong ituro sa mga nakakabata nating kapatid, anak, or pinsan, or relatives. Okay? As early as their age, dapat matutunan na nila kung paano mag-tie ng knots. Kasi, 'di ba, it's one of the best discipline yung pag-tie ng shoelace, 'di ba? By that, they can learn how to be responsible and they can learn how to be independent without asking for help sa parents nila, sa siblings nila kung paano mag-tie ng shoes. Okay? So, number 1 is hand and eye coordination. Of course, it can improve our hand and eye coordination since you'll be using your hands to tie the knots, and also you'll be using your eyes rather, kasi there are certain steps or procedures sa knot tying class na kailangan natin i-observe such as yung sa square knot. So, pag magsa-square knot kasi tayo class, hindi siya yung simple lang na itatay lang natin yung knots. Okay? So, meron siyang procedure like left over right, right over left. Pag nagkamali ka doon, pwede yung magkamali rin yung square knot mo. Okay? So, kailangan nakafocus yung hands, ay yung eye natin sa hands natin, and yung hands naman natin, kailangan alam natin kung saan natin ilalagay yung right part, right side ng tie, or left side ng tie. So, kailangan nag-work together yung hands and yung eyes natin. Next is wilderness survival skills. So, sabi ko nga, itong knot tying class more focuses on camping. So, kapag alam natin to class, mas na-improve yung ating wilderness survival skills. Yung knot tying kasi class, ginagamit yun siya usually for survival. Okay? Like for example, pag nasa gitna ka na talaga ng life and death, diba? Diyan mas lalong nag-work yung brains natin and yung pagiging madiskarte natin. So, if ever there are things or scenarios na it will require your your eagerness to survive, pwede natin gamitin yung not tying in any circumstances naman, class. Depende rin sa sitwasyon at depende rin sa scenario. But it can bring out the wilderness in you. Okay? Next is problem-solving skills or solving puzzles. So, sabi ko nga kanina, there are certain steps or procedures sa knot tying na kailangan natin sundin. And sometimes, kailangan talaga natin gamitin yung ating critical thinking skills para ma-perform or ma-demonstrate natin ng maayos yung knot tying. Kasi sometimes, may ibang types of knots na medyo mahirap talaga siyang i-perform, class. At saka nakakalito. Okay? So, malalaman natin yan, class, for further videos and if you will scan your handouts. And last one, makes your brain think in a new way. So, eto kasi, class, yung knot tying, sometimes, pwede tayong gumawa ng atin-atin lang talaga na knot tying as long as matay lang natin yung kailangan natin matay and also, makasurvive lang tayo in a certain situation or scenario. So, it will really challenge your brains to think critically, to think, resourcefully and creatively. So, it will make your brain think in a new way. Like, you have to think out of the box. You have to explore. You have to discover. Okay? So, yun yung 4 advantages na pwede natin makuha if we learn how to tie knots. Okay? Okay, next. Okay, activity. So, class, super liit lang naman talaga ng topic natin about knot tying. I just explained to you kung ano yung importance ng knot tying and also ano yung mga different uses ng knot tying. If you want more information, yun nga, sabi ko yung about sa procedures, about sa uses ng knots na present ko kanina. All you have to do is to scan your handouts in your ELMS. Okay? So, for your activity, I will provide a situational or a scenario. Okay? Yun nga, situational problem will be given to you and you have to identify which type of knots is the best to use for the said scenario. Choices are provided along with the instruction. So, eto, class, as you can see, ayan, I don't know if nag-work yung zoom in. Meron akong, sa instruction pa lang, class, nagbigay ako doon ng instruction na choose the most suitable knot for each problem from the following list. So, meron tayong list dyan, class. We have the alpine butterfly, bowline, double figure of 8, zeppelin bend, sheet bend, carrick bend, trucker's hitch, taut line hitch, timber hitch, reef knot, fisherman's knot, fireman's chair, round turn and 2 half hitches, sheet bend, and sheep shank. So, meron yan dyan, class. Nagbigay ako ng choices sa inyo. So, please don't give me alibay na hindi nyo napansin yung spelling or yung tamang pag-spell ng words, okay? Kasi meron akong provide sa inyo na choices. So, all you have to do is to choose from that options depending on the given scenario. Okay? I think there are 15 scenarios akong prepare and kailangan nyo lang siyang basahin at identify ninyo kung anong tamang knots yung kailangan yung i-apply for that scenario or for that situation. Okay? The quiz is timed, so use your time wisely. You have 1 hour to answer the activity for this topic. So, please use your time wisely. Maximize your time efficiently. Okay? Deadline will be on March 20, 2021. So, super taas pa ng time ninyo, class. Please do not give me such alibis na wala kayong enough time to answer our activity. Super taas na ng mga deadlines na binibigay ko sa inyo, class. Okay? So, please do not disappoint me and submit your activity before the deadline. Okay? So, yan lang naman yung activity natin, class. Once you are done reading our handouts and also watching this recorded narration, you can automatically proceed with our activity so that hindi kayo matambakan ng activities and hindi kayo mahirapan pag nagtagal na. Okay? Mas better if gawin nyo yung activity, class, right after you watch the recorded narration para fresh pa yung ideas sa minds ninyo. Okay? Okay, if you have questions, then prepare it for our synchronous meeting schedule. You can list down your questions and then you can ask me during our synchronous meeting schedule so that we can clarify all your concerns. Okay, next. Okay, so that's all for today, class. Make sure to watch this video before our synchronous meeting schedule para yun nga makapag-prepare kayo ng questions ninyo na gusto nyo i-clarify, yung mga concerns ninyo na gusto nyo rin itanong sa akin. Okay? So, thank you so much for listening. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you learn a lot from this video. And also, please class, always check your ELMS for new handouts and new activities. And also check your MS Teams for important announcements. Okay? That's all for today, students. God bless and keep safe. I'll see you on our synchronous meeting schedule. Bye!